The relationship between estate agents and solicitors. Hi Emma, I'm Alben. You are boss lady of Prime Progression, who is an outsourcing firm for estate agent sales progression. Talk to me about the relationship between estate agents and solicitors and how it can be done better so everyone wins. Talk to me.
Thank you. I don't think that estate agents and solicitors work together or closely enough.
No, they don't.
They should all be one team. That's what we are.
Solicitors just problem finders.
No, they're not.
Aren't they?
No, they're really not. I mean, I've got some great relationships with solicitors, but I think it's because I do work so closely with them. And so I think if you are working closely with them and supporting them and they're supporting you in what you need to do, then you won't see them in that light. They are definitely not problem finders.
So come on then, give me some stuff that agents could be doing.
So agents could and should be doing more to support the solicitors.
What does that mean?
I think that agents need to commit to updating solicitors. All too often do I hear and see,
Can I have an update?
I mean, what is that? Okay. They don't owe you that. You are part of their team. You're not a very good leader if you're just going over to your staff all the time and going, can I have an update on targets? How you getting on? Like, you are working together.
Do you think most estate agents are just chasing it to see when they're going to get paid?
Yes, that's not right. And guess what you're not going to do?
You're not going to get paid.
Speed up that time to getting paid. You're not going to do that.
You said in a previous video that estate agents should actually be giving the solicitors info. What sort of info should they be giving?
So, oh, sorry.
You're talking to don't talk to the paper.
Things that agents should be doing to support solicitors is communicate the chain to them. So when you are contacting a solicitor, don't ever ask them for an update. That is not your opening line. Always give them some information. Okay,
because the estate agent won't necessarily know what's happening with the legal pack or what's happening. But if you actually say, right, this is what's happening, this is where we are in the chain, this is where we are, right, where are we with you?
Yes, but I never even say, where are we with you, or can I have an update? I still never use that term, and it's created a habit in me now that I just never use it. What I say is, what do you need?
I like that. Yeah.
Because my job, because I have more communication with more people involved in this transaction than he or she does, I can go away and help get that. Far quicker than them dictating, then sending a letter out a week later. I can go that minute and sort it out.
What, go and get the section 106 from
Yes. And again, it comes down to knowledge and experience. But if you have used a solicitor local to the area and they don't happen to have a particular section 106, I'll have to go to another solicitor in the area who probably does, or I know does. So that's what I'll do. So I always say, what do you need? And they will say, well, I'd probably just naturally to them, because they're so used to being asked for updates, they go, well, I've got the searches and so then you're like, right, got that. So you're getting information without them even realising that that's what you do need. It's just a much better conversation. And I have actually had thanks from solicitors who say, you don't just call me for updates. You've always got information for me.
There you go.
Such a difference. Provide them with completed TA forms if you can. Some estate agents that we work with, not all of them, are using portals that you can get your clients to complete TA forms at the time of coming to market. This is big. I mean, technology has moved on so much. So if you can provide them, you're going to shave a couple of weeks off the start of the process.
2 weeks, you're going to get your commission quicker.
2 weeks quicker.
Good stuff.
Above all else, manage client expectations.
That's a big one.
I find as a sales progressor that lots of agents, negotiators probably, when they're tying up the deal, they're really keen to get that deal done, which is fantastic. And those buyers are good buyers, otherwise they wouldn't be tying up the deal to them. But far too often do we hear, it'll be really quick because they've got nothing to sell. We're not in control, and that poor buyer who's now got all this pressure on to be really quick, because that's why the seller's accepted their offer, is under so much pressure from day one because managed expectations not happened. It's not happened. And so we are not in control of the process. We already know that solicitors have had bigger caseloads recently. So it does affect all those things. So just managing expectations, being realistic. If you do that from the off, you'll have no complaints from anybody about when they're going to complete.
So how can solicitors utilise estate agents better?
Solicitors can utilise agents better by providing them with all the tools, access to any portals that they use. Lots of solicitors are using portals as well nowadays. So giving you access to that, I think all they have to do is add your email and you get regular updates. It's, again, it helps them because it is reducing obviously calls going into them, but it means we can just get straight on with it. We know what they're waiting for, we know what they need. For solicitors that aren't using portals, they can provide like a weekly list, especially if it's a referral firm for your agency, then they're probably acting on most of your cases. And so just pinging over a list, it's better than even a catch up on the phone once a week, because it's a list for that week. You can work actively from it. Again, you can see what the solicitor needs, what's outstanding, can you help with any of those things? And it just means you leave them alone. They're using you, they know from that list you can go away and help them. And just generally don't exclude agents. You said before about solicitors creating problems, problem finders. I don't know exactly what they think of agents because I'm not a solicitor, so I'm not in the fold to have all that information. But you can bet that they think we're just as much a pain as they are to us sometimes, and we're not. We're not. If we're doing it right, we're not. We are there to help. So don't exclude agents or their sales progressors. Use them.
Okay then, so we've done each individual, we've done what solicitors should think of estate agents and estate agents should think of solicitors.
Yeah.
Let's bring it all together. What final points have you got for everyone?
For everyone, it is understanding each other's job roles and processes so that you can work in unity together. At the end of the day, we've all got the same objective. We all want to provide an exceptional service, smooth feedback, and get our fee at the end of the process. So you just want to reduce the time, get your fee, and move on. You know, there are more sales to be coming in, and there's always new ones to replace those. So the smoother that you can make it and working together, the better for everybody. And you really are hugely, I'm not talking days, I'm talking probably a month or more, going to reduce the time that the sale takes to go through.
Thank you for your time today, Emma.
Thank you.